Hey guys, my name is Carmine Azzato, a former pro wrestler, now pro speaker at Sports World. Yes, I said that, former pro wrestler. For 23 years of my life, I spent in the squared circle, wrestling big giant opponents, getting beat up here and there, but I loved it. Some of you might not know me by seeing my face, but in wrestling, I actually wore face paint. You can call it a mask, no big difference. Let me show you what I looked like back in the wrestling ring. I wore some crazy Gene Simmons look-alike paint, red tongue, shoulder pads. This was actually my character. This is what they call the gimmick in wrestling. But, I never really took time to think about what it would be like at the end of a wrestling match to wear that face paint, that mask, and not being able to take it off, to actually go outside of the arena, the place where I wrestled. I never really put thought into that because after my match, it would come off and I would be Carmine. I would be me. And so now we're all in the same situation. We all have to do things and we've had to adjust to things we just haven't been prepared for. This whole COVID-19 pandemic, social distancing, I really never even thought about what it would be like to separate myself from my closest friends, even my friends that I've wrestled. But you know what? Challenges and surprises are going to come through your life journey. I can guarantee, I could promise you that. You're going to take this journey in life and things are just going to come up that you didn't prepare for. It's just like what you're dealing with now, but I'm no different than you. I'm dealing with some things. Everyone's life had to adjust. Keeping positive during this time is one of the hardest things to do, but that's why I'm here today. I'm going to speak into you. I want to speak to your life. I want to express something to you and maybe give you some tools to help you through this time where people are being depressed. They're going through anxiety and stress like never before. Again, we have all dealt with this. And so one of the things I'm going to challenge you with, because again, you've been challenged during this time. And as a wrestler, what I didn't really share with you is in that 23-year career, I was a 9-time world champion. I was literally able to represent organizations all over the world. I'm talking about nationally and internationally. And today, you're representing you. You're representing who you are, your brand, what you want people to remember you by. But I'm looking into this classroom and I see you and you and you and you, and I see champions. That's what I see. You have to champion what it is you're dreaming about, what it is you inspire to do, your goals in life. You cannot let things like this, these little hiccups, these little speed bumps throw you so off course that you forget what it is that you are purposed to do. But today I'm going to give you a couple of tips, a couple of tools, and if you could remember these 3 things, I think they'll really, really help you and they'll take you past this time. They say this time shall pass, and it will. Think about the seasons out there, winter, spring, summer, fall. Those seasons don't stick around forever. This pandemic, it's come and it's going to go. I can guarantee you that. One thing I don't like to do is make promises. But the promise I'm going to make you today is if you stick to these tips, these tools, you're going to overcome this obstacle that life has thrown you, this adversity that you're dealing with, and you will champion that dream that you have set before you. You got to pick up where you left off. See, being a 9-time champion, I didn't have an option to lay down and quit. I had to get up, find this strength within me to overcome. Today, you're an overcomer. You're going to take this path that life has thrown you and you're going to make something amazing out of it. So the first tip, keep your head up. I watch a lot of people. I observe people everywhere I go. Their heads down. They look doom and gloom. Keep your head up. Second thing, keep your mind filled with positive thoughts. That's really important. And if you don't know how to do that, just keep positive people around you. The people that are speaking bad things and trying to put fear in you, you got to separate yourself from them. You got to keep positive thoughts. And the third thing is be a champion. And like I said earlier, champion your dream. Do not let anyone steal the very thing that you have inspired to do. I didn't inspire to be a wrestler. I wanted to be an NFL football player, but an injury took me out. I could have made excuses, but I no longer make excuses. Wrestling came my way, and when I chose to do wrestling, I chose to be one of the best. And you are the best. You be the best you. Don't let no one steal your goals and your dreams. Man, I love you. I wish I could be spending more time with you. Maybe someday soon I will come here. I'll come to your school and spend some time with you one-on-one where I don't have to stay 6 feet apart. All right? You guys take care. I love each and every one of you. Go be a champion, baby. Yes.